Hey Hannah, you're here.
Hi, I'm just doing refresher training.
I have a few questions for you. Is that alright?
Go ahead.
First thing, what are your favorite call drivers and why?
Well, I love to assist customers who are actually calling in for troubleshooting concerns, especially those who are not tech savvy, because I can show them how easy it is to fix their issues.
Okay, that's cool. And how do you keep a TIY mindset?
You just think customer, that's it. If you actually keep in mind what the customer would feel, then definitely you'll get a TIY all the time.
Nice. I'd also like to know how you would handle a difficult customer.
You just simply listen to them, let them vent, and you respond to them appropriately so that you can get their trust and be able to help them easily.
Okay. And where do you get your inspiration from?
From the people around me.
Nice. What does it take to be a TIY champ?
Just like what I said, you just have to think customer. Also, I live by the words that I'm teaching my agents. They just have to do the right thing, and you won't have any problem.
Cool. Lastly, what advice would you give to your colleagues to be a TIY winner and why?
Just simply walk the talk. Do what's right for not only for ourselves but for the customers as well.
All right.
That's it.
That is it for me today. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.
Bye.
Hi Coach Gab, what are your activities for today?
Hi, well it's Sunday, it's grocery time, so I'm headed to the grocery store.
What are your favorite call drivers and why?
Oh, drivers. I would say sports because it's easier to relate to sports with a customer, and it gives you a lot of opportunities to really connect with the customer.
How do you keep a DIY mindset?
Well, first you have to try to set the mood of the conversation. When you get a call, you really do not know what the outcome of the call would be. So it's best if you set a good mindset and make an effort to make it a TIY.
How do you handle difficult customers?
Well, that's a tough one. First, you have to understand or realize that they're aggravated with the situation. So what I normally do is try to share a similar experience, and then from there try to look for solutions or explain and alternate options. It's not really sometimes the resolution that the customer will be getting, the resolution that they like, but giving options is a good way to really resolve the issue and patch things with the customer.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, of course, from my family, and also I get inspired when I listen to other DIY calls. So I suggest for other agents, when you listen to other DIY calls, observe and learn. That's a good way.
What does it take to be a DIY champ?
It takes a lot of hard work. Just follow the components of playbook. You have to resolve the issue, prevent callback, and promote our services. And while doing that, you should also listen to the customer, let them feel that we care, and importantly, connect with our customers.
What advice would you give your colleagues to be a DIY winner and why?
I would suggest that they exert extra effort to enjoy the time that they spend with a customer over the phone, it will also make their jobs or our jobs easier if you really engage with a customer. Gives you time to get to know them a little bit, and it makes their experience with us a more pleasant one. So try to enjoy every time that you're talking with our customers. That's what I can suggest.
Okay, thank you, Coach Gab.
Thank you. I'm done with the groceries and I'm about to park. Bye, guys.
Hi Jeremy, what are you doing?
Hi Angel, yeah. Nothing, just like fixing this television.
Okay, so do you mind if I'm going to ask you some questions?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, so what are your favorite call drivers and why?
Favorite call drivers is no signal, just like what we've seen on the television, so I'm trying to fix the no signal because I find it so easy to fix it. All you have to do is to follow your tools.
Okay, and how do you keep a TIY mindset?
Be yourself and always think positive.
And how do you handle difficult customers?
First, you have to listen, and that's the time when you pacify them by providing personalized acknowledgement and empathy right after they provide the information.
What does it take to be a TIY champ?
Yeah, first you have to listen to your customer and attend to their concern and apply the playbook component, which is resolve, prevent, and promote, and always provide extra miles on the call by creating a small talk.
And lastly, what advice would you give to your colleagues to be a TIY winner and why?
Always put a smile on your face when every time you're taking calls, and ensure that you maximize all the tools to provide best customer experience.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. This is Jeremy, and let's all tune into you.
Hi Reina, what are you doing?
Hi, nothing. Just watching Netflix.
Cool, can I ask you some questions?
Do I have a choice?
Okay, so first, what are your favorite call drivers and why?
That'll be programming change, because, well, you can easily process the transaction in less than 2 minutes. At the same time, it's easy to find common grounds with your customers. That being said, you can easily connect and build rapport with your customers, make them feel valued at all times.
How do you keep a TIY mindset?
I always keep in mind that all calls are TIY potentials, so I always make it a point to provide the best resolutions for my customers in a timely manner.
That's cool. How do you handle difficult customers?
I always keep in mind that not to take it personally. I always keep in mind that they're not mad at me. It's the situation and the business rules and such. And I always see that always keep my cool at all times.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
My family, of course, and my dog.
What does it take to be a TIY champ?
Well, I guess, of course, you follow the flows. Make sure to execute the steps properly, and of course, at the same time, make sure to provide best resolutions for your customers. And as much as possible, try to connect with them, build rapport, make them feel valued. At the same time, always see to it that at the end of the day, you have to make sure that they're satisfied with the resolution that you provided.
So, what advice would you give to your colleagues to be a TIY winner and why?
Smile. But always, set a positive outlook on every call. Always make sure that as long as you do follow the flows, I guess it provides you the best resolution for the customers, and just make sure not to take anything personally. They get mad at you, they're gonna shout at you, but that's okay. Just keep your cool. Make sure to provide the best resolutions at the end of the call.
Well, that's about it. I think you've answered all my questions.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rina.
Bye. Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Jay Botones, Dish University representative. You might think that a new hire can't multitask, but I beg to differ. So I'm here today to share some of my secrets in providing a DIY experience while showcasing my talent in gardening.
What are your favorite call drivers and why?
My favorite is billing concern. I like it because I get the chance to provide good quality customer service just by sorting out the bill.
Yeah, how do you keep a DIY mindset?
By relating to them as a family, by letting them know that you are genuinely interested in helping them in general.
How do you handle difficult customers?
I believe there's really no difficult customer, but rather they just wanted to be acknowledged and listened to. And when you do that, the resolution is just easy as ABC.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
My greatest inspiration is God, Jesus, and my own family. Our motto is we live to serve.
What does it take to be a DIY champ?
It takes curiosity with pure intention of helping and sharing your personal experience.
What advice would you give to your colleagues to be a DIY winner and why?
So all you work with love, good deeds, will get back to you tenfold, which is a true wealth that can be tarnished, destroyed, or taken away. And receiving a smile and thank you will totally worth it.
Hi, I'm RJ, a dish shop representative and loves taking care of our customers. Today, I'll take you to my workout routine while answering the DIY question.
Hey RJ, what are your favorite call drivers and why?
Well, I like the Black Blue Snowy Squealishes. It's challenging yet fulfilling once you resolve it, and you gain the customer's trust that they don't need to be tech-savvy to fix it.
How do you keep a DIY mindset?
I just stay focused on the customer's needs while being optimistic that I can handle their concerns efficiently.
RJ, how do you handle difficult customers?
I share the same experience and I assure them that they are talking to the right person who can handle their concerns.
RJ, where do you get your inspiration from?
From my personal experiences, since most of the customers' concerns also happens to me.
What does it take to be a DIY champion?
By making the customer's experience memorable, you need to be engaged with them throughout the session and call by solving their issues efficiently.
RJ, what advice would you give to your colleagues to be a DIY winner and why?
Make it a habit to always build connection with the customer. Make them feel that they are not talking to the robot, but a human. Once you get used to it, you'll be able to handle the concerns lightly, productive, and fast. Thanks for joining me today. I spend at least an hour of exercise every day to keep me fit and healthy. I hope to see you all soon when things get better. For now, let's stay tuned in. Stay safe.